You know, I could use some subscribers to this channel. This is the Den Man. No reason why we can't pick things up and have more people view this. I mean, there's only 4 subscribers. That's ridiculous. We're going to work on getting a talk show. It's kind of hard right now in this lockdown era, which is very troubling, but this is the way it rolls right now. I've accepted it. I understand it, or I don't quite understand it, but I have come to terms with it. But yes, there was that situation in Minnesota. I can always do that. Very adaptable accents that I have. I mean, I can do Southern, especially North Carolina, South Carolina. I can do that much better than some of the more deeper Southern regions like Alabama, Mississippi. There is definitely a difference in this different types of Southern accents, and the Carolinas and parts of Georgia I can do pretty good. Eastern Tennessee also, but then once you get out to Memphis and Mississippi and Arkansas, and if you want to consider Arkansas a Southern state, I believe it is. That's open for debate. But the whole thing in Minnesota, as always, you get a rash of different reactions. The right wing will make the usual predictable comments in response to the target that was looted, which makes them look racist. And, police brutality, it's been going on for a while. It's going to continue to go on. A lot of police officers, not all, but there's some police officers that are jarheads, and they definitely hold a lot of racist views. But they were in the service and they formed their own opinions growing up. They basically were in a certain environment, and they watched certain media outlets and just have a very rigid social conservative type viewpoint. And then it just kind of comes out in these types of situations, and obviously what happened was unacceptable, and I do not support it, but I also do not support the looting. But at the same time, I'm not going to make stupid racist comments that most of the right wing is doing, and they have tended to do in the past. Everybody's wrong, everybody's screwed up, basically, in more ways than one, as I have said in a previous video, which I erased, as we're just moving on in a different direction with the Den Man's Dungeon. And I think everybody inherently is racist. That's just the way it is. And some people express it in a more hateful way, in a more extreme manner, in the heat of the moment, and that's clearly what happened here. And the police officer will be fired. I think he already is, and there will be repercussions for it. And of course, during the lockdown, there's really nowhere anybody can go and hide, so he's pretty much screwed. He will face his penalty. And in the meantime, we're all screwed up now during this lockdown. Unconstitutional, and not happy about it at all. And then you have your stay home, stay safe crowd, always ready to attack people like myself. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day. I'll keep drinking my coffee. Take out your beer and your food, whatever. And we're going to get to yellow, and then we'll hopefully get to green, and that's not that great either, but it's something. All right.